St. Mary's, all true faith and love assured. Dear St. Mary's, St. Mary's, we shall face the future, fearless, calm and gay. Dear St. Mary's, St. Mary's, you have shown us light.
I welcome all of you to the 73rd Speech and Prize Giving Day. St. Mary's has registered its presence in the Church's effort to offer quality and holistic education to all, especially girls. In doing so, the school is not only providing education, but also offering an alternative for parents who desire to have their children formed holistically in a sound Catholic faith environment. Madam Chairperson, the government and the missions have come together in educational delivery to do away with the perception that the woman's place is the kitchen and making babies. The inception of this school has helped bring out the hidden talents in girls, making them useful to themselves, the society, the nation, and the world at large. Honorable Chairperson, St. Mary's Senior High School is 73 years old, and I wish to pay homage to the Catholic Church, the founding sisters, past and present staff, and all stakeholders who have helped with the development of the school to date. Madam Chairperson, the theme for our celebration this year is Holistic Education of the Senior High School Girl, a prerequisite to a successful life. This draws the attention of all stakeholders to empower our promising girls to be agents of the transformation using the 21st century skills wherever they find themselves. The theme on which I'm to speak on today is Holistic Education of the Senior High School Girl, a prerequisite to a successful life. What is holistic education? In preparation for my address here today, I asked several of my classmates and colleagues their thoughts on how we define such an education. Responses were varied and echoed the needs and challenges specific to one's immediate environment. In an agrarian community, holistic education would likely encompass knowledge pertaining to crop rotation, veterinary medicine, and husbandry, whereas urban environments may place increased emphasis and priority on preparing its students to address issues such as high occupancy, living design, public transportation planning, and waste management. Incidentally, this theme aligns perfectly with the vision of the school, which is to provide holistic female education that empowers and develops learners' distinctive competences for further studies, the work of world, and meaningful adult life. This vision clearly acknowledges the versatility of holistic education as developing the distinct and varied competences of one's immediate environment and seeks to empower that for a meaningful and successful life. All parties here today have a role to play in this. So bear with me as I address each and every one of you. Some of them may not be pleasant, but sometimes the truth is hard to swallow. Educators, students, parents, and alumni, we all have a role to play. As educators, it is critical to identify at a minimum the current needs of the students and empower them for life beyond these walls. In a perfect Ghana, the resources allocated to students would be boundless. They would learn in pristine classrooms with the most current hardware and software, books and tools to offer hands-on education that is engaging and participative.
we heard some of the problems the headmistress outlined that the students are facing. The resources are indeed inadequate. But we are truly limited in terms of financial support and tangible tools. Aside that, we are also wrought with an education system that is used as a test case for political hypotheses in this country, with little regard to holistically preparing our students for a successful life. In the absence of such inadequacies, enthusiasm and innovation from our educators will make do. Nurturing confidence and curiosity can be achieved through your approach to teaching. Beyond memorization and comprehension, how are we using critical thinking, creativity, and fostering passion? Are there projects that not only ensure understanding of subjects, but also include events of the outside world? You have been acknowledged today as warriors in the poetry recital. Lead the students in your charge to prepare for the battle of the world out there as warriors. In the program we have today, St. Mary's mission is stated as promoting the environment that fosters creativity, critical thinking, and innovation, which will prepare well-rounded students to lead meaningful lives beyond secondary school. What is a well-rounded student, and how do you, as students, become one? This is the one who excels academically, becomes a financially stable adult, and who uses their talent, time, resources to positively impact the community. Let's address these items. Excelling academically, at a minimum, just pass your exams. That is the reason for which you are in school. No matter the flaws and gaps in the system or the strengths and competencies, excelling academically is a fundamental role of a student. Being a financially stable adult is one who is able to support themselves, provide for their families and community. Getting a good job or creating one for yourself. This is a part of the return on investment made in your education by your families. Your talents, time, resources. Though this is more difficult to clarify, it is just critical. Whether it is contributing to your church leadership team, volunteering at your old secondary school, providing clothing and food donations to nearby villages. Use those time, talents, and resources. Each of you have resources that can impact our communities. How do we create these type of leaders? St. Mary's is an education rooted in religion. It too must be rooted in cultivating entrepreneurship, in discovering, in individual curiosity and confidence. To me, these are the things that are truly holistic and what a truly holistic education creates. For example, this past year, I approached the headmistress. We had a discussion about a mentorship program. Initially, we received only one response from the students. I just heard the MC mention that we have 1,600 students. Only one responded from the final year groups. After the second call for mentees, we received several applications. If presented with an opportunity, students, do you recognize it? And do you, as educators and guardians, encourage these opportunities? Holistic education of the senior high school girl child, a prerequisite to a successful life. How do we measure success? It is my hope that all students continue their education beyond these walls. Most will likely proceed to university. Some may choose to learn a vocation. Others may work directly with their families following this compulsory basic education. We must be circumspect in our understanding of success. Do we place value on working for a large organization versus starting and running our small business? Do we place greater value on a university degree attained outside of Ghana versus that within Ghana? What do we call success? Do we discourage uniquely talented artists and artisans because we believe there's no way to be successful nor profitable in these fields? If you can count the number of careers available to you, then you have not done enough research for your future. If you feel limited by your course of study, then you should know that there are always opportunities to change it if you choose. Let's shift gears slightly to discuss other ways to supplement your education beyond the classroom. I bet many of you here today believe that if you perform well in school, you will absolutely get into the university of your choice and get the job that you want, right? Wrong. By that thinking, it means the world is fair and distributes its gifts equitably among those who deserve it, but the world is not. I wish for that world as well, and I know I'm not alone, even based on your response. It would make our path simple. I also believe that many of you here think that all you need are the right connections to get ahead in life. So if you are part of that top 1%, you belong to a family of politicians or a celebrity, you believe you are set. The truth for most of us is somewhere in the middle. We need to perform well academically and position ourselves for the right opportunities. I want to talk to you today about how that combination carves a path to your success as students beyond these walls. Network through professional organizations, online, and volunteerism. Develop yourself professionally by taking advantage of free resources and events that can supplement the education that you have. Your educators cannot do it all. It's just not feasible. Your parents have provided the platform needed to acquire knowledge. You have been given the unique gifts of access to the world beyond your immediate environment.
Going through their life, it really has impact on you, however you behave while you're in school. And I think if they take this seriously and they allow God to really influence them while they are here. St. Mary's being a Christian school, I really think that they can really go far in life and experience God in a better way, also do greater things because of their relationship with Him.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your career as a gospel minister. What's up with you?
Okay, so my name is Gina Nelson, so I have a few songs out there. I minister music, but I also write songs. I love singing, but above all things, I think I like influencing young ladies like these ones. So today, this is one of the best days of my life being here. So as a gospel minister, I just really minister different churches, but I also have a few albums coming out. So hopefully, yesterday I had to do a video shoot, so today I was pretty tired, but I still had to be here because it was important for me to come and then see the girls and bless them.
Thank you so much for your time, madam.